The following is a presentation of The Day.
Thanks for joining us. This is our edition of Live Lunch Break. My name is Rick Coster. We are streaming as I speak at theday.com. We are in the Telegraph Record Store in New London, who has sort of been our host for the last several months, Rich Martin and Daphne Lee Martin. The aisles are packed with Christmas shoppers, all of them trying to find rare and obscure albums, and Rich happens to have them. So get on down here and buy some, and that way you can be here and enjoy the incredible songwriting and vocal talents of East Lyme's Katie Perkins. Now, Katie works in what I would call a commercial country, sort of a niche. She's very good. She's got a new album out called Breathe, and we're going to have her sing a few of them, and we'll talk in between songs. So we are happy to have you here today, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
Let's hear some. This is a small technical glitch. It's over with.
I feel like the flowers in his face. He just brought them home one day. They beautifully said they've been here in the kitchen and the water's turning gray. They're sitting in the vase, but now they're dead. Dead flowers. I feel like this long string of lights. They lit up our whole house on Christmas Day. Now it's January and the bulbs are all burned out, but still they hang like dead flowers. He ain't feeling anything. My love, my hood, all the shade of his rain. I'm living in a hurricane. All he can say is, man, ain't it such a nice day? I feel like the tires on this car. You said they won't go far, but we're still rolling. I look in the rear view and I see dead flowers in the yard, and that's string lights. And it ain't glowing like dead flowers. Like dead flowers. He ain't feeling anything. My love, my hood, all the shade of his rain. I'm driving through a hurricane. All he can say is, man, ain't it such a nice day? Hey, yeah, guess we'll just roll away like dead flowers. Like dead flowers. Like dead flowers.
spectacular.
Thank you.
Hooky. That is a hooky song. That's a chorus reaching out to be embraced. Katie Perkins is with us here on Live Lunch Break. Thank you guys for joining us. Katie, you seem to have had an innate desire to be a musician from a young age. Is that correct?
Yes.
Like when I was 8, I was running around collecting frogs and stuff like that. I didn't know what I was going to do. How did it resonate with you?
I don't know, just from a young age, I just always connected with lyrics, and, it always made me feel better if I was sad, happy. Music was just always there for me, I guess is the best way to put it. So I just fell in love with it, and then when I started performing, doing talent shows, plays, musicals, I just loved the rush of being up on stage, and being able to share what I can do with so many other people. It's just amazing. So.
Was it always country music?
No.
There was a raised eyebrow there. You were aghast.
Yes. When I was younger, I did not like country. My sister started listening to it. It'd be in the car, and I'm like, can you please turn this off? But I started taking classical voice lessons, and I was, my teacher wasn't very happy with me because I wanted to do pop, and she's teaching me opera. So we were kind of butting heads a lot. But when I guess around 16, I started listening to country, and I started falling in love with the storytelling that country music has. And
there's a lot more narrative in it than most other kinds of
like you
music.
see the story in your head,
and
it's very visual. And I just fell in love with that, and I just started listening to country more and more, and it's just what I wanted to do. And everyone always told me that I sounded country, so I guess it works
You do
out.
have a little bit of almost a twang in your voice for an East Lyme girl. I don't think it's as bad as mine, and I'm not suggesting anything, but my wife says that my accent gets a lot worse in 2-beer increments. I don't know if that probably doesn't apply to Katie, but no, you got a great country voice, and that was an excellent song. Why don't you sing us another and tell us? Was the first one wasn't from?
Nope, that was a Miranda Lambert cover. This next song I'm doing is called "To Love Me," and it's off of my album "Breathe."
All right, but that's the second album.
Yes, that's the album I just released in July.
All right, you got to keep all this straight, and we're gonna let you know where to get it.
It was a sunny day in July. You said you loved me, but we weren't right. I said some things that I really didn't mean, so here's the truth. Oh, please hear me. I want you to love me. I want you to care. I want you to hold me at night when I'm scared. I want you to kiss me. I want you to know. I want you to remember how it feels to love me. To love me. Everything felt perfect from the start. Just you and me, wrapped in each other's arms. Where things went wrong, I really couldn't say. Now all I want is for you to hear me. I want you to love me. I want you to care. I want you to hold me at night when I'm scared. I want you to kiss me. I want you to know. I want you to remember how it feels to love me. To love me. kiss me, someone to show just exactly how it feels to love me. Someone to love me, someone to care, someone to hold me at night when I'm scared, someone to kiss me, someone to show just exactly how it feels to love me, exactly how it feels to love me. Exactly how it feels to love me.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. This is Katie Perkins. Now listen, the first tune you did was a Miranda Lambert cover. This one was one of your songs.
Yes.
Now, in my occasionally respected opinion, yours is just as catchy as Miranda's.
Thank
There's
you.
no reason that you can't be a star. I'm just here to tell you that. So,
Thank you.
in that context, when like you studied at Berkeley, you write your own songs, you got 2 albums out, you work with a management group out of Oklahoma. How do you get to the next level? What happens?
Just hard work. Playing all over the place, promoting as much as possible. I'm actually trying to work with Fred Vale out in Nashville, and so just trying to look for investors right now to do the next album to be pitched to major labels, which would be a huge step. But it's a lot of hard work.
It is a lot of work.
A lot of hard
I don't think people who just casually listen to music of any form or even casually play it understand that the creative part is sometimes the real easy part.
Yeah.
Now, I admire your commitment, and I think it's important to note that you met a challenge early on that maybe gave you an appreciation that maybe a lot of folks wouldn't have. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. When I was 16, I was rushed to the hospital. I was hyperventilating. They didn't think anything was wrong. But they did an EKG and found out that I had a prolonged QT interval, which is the time when your heart's at rest. And so I ended up having to go for an ultrasound, and it turned out that I had a hole in my heart in the middle of all 4 chambers. And there was no way that they could, usually now they can do heart surgery through your leg, and there was no way. So I had to have open heart surgery. And my main concern, not my parents, but my main concern was my voice. Because
Right.
if the breathing tubes hit my
Right.
vocal cords the wrong way, there was a chance I'd never be able to sing again. And without even thinking, I said to the surgeon, because he only gave me 13 years left to live if I didn't have the surgery, that I would rather sing for the next 13 years of my life than to never be able to sing again. And that was a really defining moment for me because it just came out of my mouth.
And it was sincere.
Oh, yeah. I was crying, my mom was crying, but he promised me that they were going to do everything that they could. They got me the smallest breathing tube they possibly could. As long as I was able to respond to their commands in recovery, they were going to take the breathing tube out so it wasn't in for too long. And thankfully, I came out, I can still sing, and I'm healthy.
Doc done good, as we say in
Yes.
Texas. He done good. So, all right. So I tell you what, that's an impressive story, and you have made the most of it and are still doing so. But in that spirit, sing me another song.
Definitely. It's 3 a.m. and I'm sitting does it have to be so hard when you're gone? Another glass of wine, even a blind fool could see. We're love that will never be. Goodbye love, hello heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Every day it gets hard to know the right thing to say. When I look at you, I try to act like I'm brave, but you'll never know what I'm hiding underneath. My heart ran out of words to speak. Goodbye love, hello heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Everything I've ever done is what I thought was best for you. All the words I said, I never meant to hurt you. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but it's time to let you go. Goodbye love, hello heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Goodbye love, hello heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Thank you.
Very nice indeed. This is Katie Perkins, who's our guest on Live Lunch Break. I'm Rick Coster. This is theday.com. It is, I don't know, what is it, 4 or 5 shopping days till Christmas. Where could people get Katie Perkins merchandise?
Couple of places. I have it on. It's available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. Also, if you wanted the physical album, if you just go to storeenvy.com. Oh, hold on. storeenvy.katieperkins.com. You can actually purchase a physical copy of the album along with T-shirts, bracelets, whatever you could want.
Do you have one on?
I do not.
Do you have Katie Perkins T-shirts and, I don't know, triple extra large, whatever I'm getting to now?
I could get one.
Could they also get them at Sneakers Saturday night?
Yes, they could.
Because you're going to be playing there.
Yes.
It's not like she just shows up somewhere and starts selling stuff. You're actually going to be singing.
Yes, I am.
At Sneakers in Groton. That's a great place.
Yes, it is. Love it there.
And looking a little bit ahead, you're going to be at Foxwoods too, right?
Yep, in the end of February. I love playing there, Hard Rock. Great place.
Where could people see all of your dates and stuff? You got a website, right?
Yes, katieperkinsmusic.net. Or you can also go to reverbnation.com/Katie Perkins, and all of that's there. Videos, music, anything you could possibly want is on that site.
You actually did a video, and now that I live up here, it's clearly on some beach around here, right?
Yes.
Maybe the first video you ever did?
Yes, I
What
believe
beach
it was
that?
Hole in the Wall.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right. That was the
yeah.
song. So where's the beach? Aren't you walking on a beach?
Yeah, it was in Niantic. Yep,
Niantic,
McCook's.
okay. I just think people might want to flock to the beach now.
Yeah.
That they know that that's where your video was done.
Maybe
So.
not the day that I did it because it was freezing, but
All right, this is Katie Perkins, and would you do us the favor of one more song?
yes.
All right, Katie Perkins on Live Lunch Break.
County Road 233 under my feet. Nothing on this white rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles till he makes bail, and if I'm right, we're headed straight for him. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. It's 10:30, another 6-pack in. I can feel the rumble like a cold black wind. He pulls in the drive, gravel flies. He don't know what's waiting here this time. Hey, I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wave on the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. His fist is big, but my gun's bigger. He'll find out when I pull the trigger. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wave by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. Gunpowder and lead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gunpowder and lead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gunpowder and lead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
I'd say Katie Perkins knows how to write a show closer. That was rousing.
That was Miranda Lambert.
Again? I should know these things. Katie Perkins, thank you so much for being with us. She was wonderful. You can see her Saturday night at Sneakers in Groton. Thanks to everybody for the whole year. I guess we're sort of winding down. Thanks from Pete Whoppy and me for being part of Live Lunch Break. Next Thursday, the day after Christmas, we will have a special performance for you from the New West Guitar Group from Los Angeles. And we filmed that over the snowy weekend here while they were on tour. Thanks also to Rich Martin and Daphne Lee Martin for hosting us at the Telegraph every week. Come on down. They would be delighted before Christmas if you would wipe out all their stash of old Blue Oyster Cult and Foghat albums. Meanwhile, look for Katie Perkins. She's going to be a star. I'm Rick Coster. We'll see you next week.